Okay, we're here at 360 Success, and we're going to be talking about the 4 keys to weight loss success. And you know, it seems like people who are ladies trying to lose weight, they always have a problem with well, they don't really have a problem with losing the weight. They have a problem with actually keeping the weight off. And what we find is that a lot of ladies, they have a tendency to be doing so many different exercises, routines that they see on TV or and stuff like that, that they emotionally get involved in the weight. So today we're going to be talking about 4 simple keys to weight loss that can help to make people have long-term success. So I have Ronald and Tara Lee in here. They are always on the front line in terms of talking to ladies and coaching them through. So what are some of the things that some ladies have that are weight loss issues?
I think the number 1 complaint would be work commitments and not being able to leave work on time to commit to themselves and the weight loss, or keeping the weight off after they have lost it.
Yeah. One of the things that we come across is that the ladies, their jobs have a tendency, they're very stressed at work, and actually being stressed at work actually it helps you gain weight, and not finding that time to exercise is a key, which is time. Anything, Ronald, about anything that you come across in the weight loss issue?
Most people often wonder what should they eat. That's another concern that most ladies have. Yeah,
most people eating hamburgers and French fries taste good. McDonald's is they even advertise that McDonald's is the worst food to eat, but yet people go in there and they continue to eat it. And the French fries don't even erode if you leave it outside. So you're right, and it's a challenge. I think that when you change your life, it's like savings. It's like bank savings. People would say that I'm not going to save money, a certain amount of money, and then they save it, and then all of a sudden it disappears again. So it's like weight loss. So the same sort of mentality that will help you to save is the same sort of mentality that will help you to lose weight. So one of the things that one of the keys is consistent exercise every day. And that we have 16 classes a week. So what type of classes do we have here? Is it just kickboxing classes, or is it what else do we have here?
We have resistance bands, which also helps with the turning of the body. So as you're doing your cardio, fitness, kickboxing, you're also turning. So basically it's a shaping course. So that's something that we have, and the classes are very fun.
As well with the resistance bands classes, is that once you start to build muscle tone, it helps to increase your metabolism. So even when you're at work or when you're doing something and you're not actually being physically active, your body has muscle memory, your muscles are turned, and then actually increases your metabolism, so your body is working for you even when you're not working out anymore.
Yeah, that's an interesting point, because a lot of ladies when they apply for a gym membership don't actually use the gym, because they're not really into the weight training part of it. They're more into the aerobic classes, and what you find is that if you don't tune and using those resistance bands, you actually could lose weight. So instead of having tight skin, you have wrinkly skin, but you lost weight. So you need to tune, and doing those resistance band classes actually raises your metabolism and it allows you to lose weight. So a lot of people forget that. A lot of ladies forget that. So that is one major key. Thing is also we have to exercise every day. So we have, like, some days we have 3 classes a day, 4 classes a day. So there are plenty schedule that a lady could use. But the main thing is making that commitment to lose weight. So you have to exercise every day. Another big thing that we all forget to do because we're very busy is that we forget to eat breakfast every day. Because what happens is that when we don't eat breakfast, the sugar levels in our body decrease. So when you're talking about things like diabetes, where the pancreas actually makes insulin, and any time it makes insulin is when you're eating. So if you're not eating breakfast in the morning, you have a tendency to overeat on the other day, on like during your lunch or in the evening. So and your biggest meal is supposed to be your breakfast.
Because what happens is they're really fasting all night. If your last meal is 8 o'clock at night, and it's now 8 o'clock in the morning, you have gone 12 hours without eating anything.
Right.
So your body is really starving, but we can try to convince ourselves that we don't need to eat breakfast. But you need that energy to have a productive day. So like Sean said, by mid-morning or lunchtime, you're starving, and you're not going to make good choices because you're going to eat the first thing that you put your hands on, whether it's a chocolate or a bag of chips.
Exactly.
But because you're starving, so you can't make a good choice. You can't wait to make a good choice.
You're right. I mean, most of us, sometimes I forget to eat breakfast, and because we're racing or we think that we don't need it, and not realizing that, because sometimes, you wonder why you're gaining weight, and when you hear things about that you got to eat more to lose weight, people say that's the reason why I'm fat, because I ate more. But what's happening is that, one of the issues is that, is what you're eating. And so, what you're doing is you're taking 3 square meals, and you're half of them, so now you get to 6 square meals. And I know it's tough at work, because, you've got other responsibility at work, but you're going to have to plan it out, so that you keep your blood levels and your sugar levels, your sugar levels in your blood at a relatively...
And then when people are hungry, they tend to be irritable and short.
Right.
So then that's not going to make for a good work environment if you have a short temper or you're irritable with your co-workers because you're hungry because you didn't have breakfast.
Yeah. It's an amazing thing about eating breakfast. I think a lot of people have a tendency to eat. A lot of people make their breakfast their smallest meal. It's a bagel and something small. So you want to try to eat some protein with some carbs. The next thing, or the third key to weight loss, is to keep a track of your weight and what you're eating. And at 360 Success, when you come in, we do all these tests, and so what type of tests do we do here?
We actually do our fitness test. So basically what that involves is basically you get to see where you're starting. So you get to pinpoint where your weight is, also to see where your flexibility level is as well, because we know as we age, and flexibility is something that you can see on a daily basis in the mirror. So we do flexibility as well, your belly button measurement, because like we said earlier, it is a body shaping course. So even if you don't see the numbers drop on the scale, you're going to see it in inches. So your belly button measurement is going to get, it's going to shrink and it's going to get less. And also, it's also your cardio. You get to see your cardio level, how fit you are as well. And by maintaining at least 3 classes a week and coming to 360 Success, you're going to see how fit you have become over that time as well. So the fitness evaluation is a good start, so you can see basically where you start. Where I know some ladies, they're a bit scary about that part because they don't want to know exactly where they are. And also it's a before picture, because that also helps. You can actually, some people are visual, where they can see this is where I am now, but I can visually see where I want to go.
Right.
So the fitness evaluation is a good stepping stone for women to see their goals that they're trying to reach.
Exactly, which is important. It's like your before and after. It's like, this is who I was before and this is who I am now. So and keeping a track of your weight allows you to understand that, because if you don't keep a track of our weight, this is what happens. Say for instance you take 3 months before you weigh yourself again, you didn't realize you gained 10 pounds, and you didn't know, this lifestyle is wrong. Mm-hmm. So if you can maintain this proper lifestyle, as I now say, you can look in the mirror. You may not see major changes on the scale because we're shaping the body, turning the body. But what you're seeing is that your clothes will fit better. Actually, you probably be in clothes a lot smaller, but your clothes, you feel more comfortable in your clothes, and you feel very beautiful in your clothes. So These are 4 keys. So the last key, which I think is important, and I think like the 4th one is the myth of painless weight loss. And I know there was one thing I saw on television. It was on television for a little bit. They pulled it, where they had this thing that they were shaking stuff on top of food, and this thing is supposed to, your weight's supposed to drop off, so it's painless.
And you can eat whatever you like.
Yeah, you eat whatever you like, which is what people want to hear.
Yeah.
People want to hear that. So I can eat whatever I want. Yeah, I can eat 3, 4, 5 hamburgers, and the weight drops off if I just sprinkle the stuff. It's what people want to hear. But the myth of having this painless weight loss. Once you get past that, then you can really lose your weight. I mean, yeah, you're gonna come out here, you're gonna walk up a couple of steps. You may be huffing and puffing. It's gonna be a great workout here. You're gonna get tired. Your bones are gonna hurt, but that's a part of you changing your body. So and you gotta maintain it. So you see on television that they're trying to make things more easier because they're trying to figure out. They know that people are very busy and they're at work and and there's not much time that they get to work out. But the fact of the matter is that you have to work out in order to lose weight. And I wouldn't say that you're going to be in pain, but you're going to have fun while you're feeling the burn. You know what I mean? What else would you say that people can get benefit of feeling that burn? How should they interpret?
Well, sometimes you have what I call good pain because it's benefiting you. So, you feel the burn and you just have to tell yourself this is to benefit me. When you eat too many hamburgers, you get a burn as well in your stomach.
That's right.
But we still eat them.
That's a good point.
So, you just tell yourself that this is for me, this is to make me better. It's not going to last forever. It's 45 minutes and then you're done. And you've got, 23 hours and 15 minutes to do whatever you want. You're just devoting 45 minutes of your day to yourself. So,
which will create a lot more. I mean, if you and what you're saying to add to, I didn't want to cut you, but the thing is, you're taking 45 minutes out of your day, which is a small portion of your day, that's going to have a major impact on your day. You know what I mean? So you're looking at like 1% of your time that you will spend working out and improving your health is going to make you better when you're at work. Because now you have more energy, you're thinking better, you're thinking differently from a person who doesn't work out, and which is important, Any you want to sit on out to that, or so the thing is that people, once they realize that getting away from the painless weight loss myth, they actually got an opportunity to lose weight. They started to realize that I had to put in some effort. Another thing that people need to realize is that your heart is an actual muscle. So it's not like if you're sitting down and you have this vitamin that you're taking, or not vitamin, this tablet you're taking from your coworker, is passing around some weight loss vitamins, which is very dangerous. But people fail to realize is that it's not just about losing weight. You want to make sure that you maintain a healthy heart, and that's why you need to focus on cardio, exercises and stuff like that there. So, so let's just recap, the 4 keys. The first one was that you got to exercise every day. We have classes here every day. You just got to make commitment to be committed to yourself and be committed to realize that you have to exercise every day. You breathe every day. You eat every day. You go to work every day. So we have to make that commitment to exercise every day. And that little small investment that you make in exercising will reap major rewards in terms of doctor visits. You won't have to go to the doctor as much. Your doctor will be much happier with you. Doctor might be upset with you, that he cannot prescribe any drugs for you, but but it's better for you, right? You protect your liver. The other thing that's important, the second one, is you want to make sure that you eat breakfast every day. I know that we're all in a race to get our children out the door, or or we think that it's not important to eat breakfast, and we don't allocate time for that. But we have to eat breakfast in the morning because it allows us to get going. It allows us to get started, and allows us, so that the sugar levels in our body is not too low. And then the next thing we want to do is to keep a track of your weight and eating. I know a lot of people don't like to do that, and don't always use the scale as a form of weight loss. Look in the mirror. Also look at the clothes that you're wearing. That your clothes may get more baggier. You're going to start to feel more sexier in your life. And the last myth, which is one that I've been saying for so long, is the myth of painless weight loss. People want to lose weight without goods or anything. So there you go. There's our 4 keys to weight loss success. For those of you who are rating our 360 program, we challenge you just to keep it up and become huge graduates. And for those who want to get involved in our 360 Success program, you can go to www.360successsystems.com, or you can call 292-9234, and we'll gladly help you to understand these 4 keys to weight loss.